It actually sent shivers down my spine. She looked so angry but so defeated at the same time, all while they were staring at her like she was crazy. I still can't wrap my head around it. I think a huge part of why I'm so angry at my wife right now is how she hid this from me throughout our entire relationship. She had so many opportunities to tell me. There are instances where she must have actively gone out of her way to keep this entire thing from me. And if Mary hadn't shown up to their brother's birthday party, I would still be in the dark. I want to reach out to Mary and check if she's alright, but I'm not sure how appropriate that would be. Update 11 months later. It's been nearly a year since my initial post, so I thought I would give an update. A few days after my original post, I sat Jessica down and told her how I was feeling. I told her I'm not okay with what she and her family had done to Mary. They knew what their dad had done to her but still chose to take his side and make Mary look crazy. I told her I'm also not okay with brushing her father's crimes under the rug. She was quiet and didn't say anything. She didn't try to defend herself or her family. She was just staring at me in a very chilling way, almost like she was indifferent to whatever I had to say and just wanted it to be over. I told her I needed time to myself and that I would leave to think about what I wanted to do. Suddenly, she was paying attention. She seemed shocked and panicked, begging me not to leave, saying I'd get over it in a few days once we got back to how we usually are and things settled down. She said all families have skeletons in their closet and that this can't define our marriage. I said no and left the house for a few days. I ignored all her calls and those from her family. I reached out to Mary on Facebook. I wrote her a lengthy message about how I had no idea all she had been through and that I'm so sorry for how her family treated her. I told her to reach out to me if she ever needed anything. She got back to me and asked if we could meet for coffee. We met up the day after. At first, it was small talk, then she asked if I would be okay if she told me her version of events. I said of course, and she spoke to me about it. Everything her dad did and how her family treated her after she told them made me feel physically sick. Mary even told me stories about how Jessica told her friends that Mary had a mental condition that caused hallucinations, just in case Mary started rumors about their family. A lot of people still believe Mary has a mental condition because of Jessica. After that talk, I knew I had to end things with Jessica. I went over to our house and told her I wanted a divorce. I told her I couldn't stand the thought of being her husband and a part of their disgusting family. All she did was cry and ask, all this for her? I knew then that she hadn't changed. She was still the same person who did all those things to Mary, and she was still doing them. We're still not officially divorced, but we haven't been together since, and we are going through the process. It's just taking longer than I thought to get it finalized. Mary and I became friends. I invited her to a birthday dinner my family was hosting for me, and she hit it off with my cousin. He's crazy about her, and she seems really happy with him too. He keeps asking me if it would be too early to propose, and I have to tell him not to scare her away, lol. But they have a really wholesome relationship, and I'm really happy for them. As for me, I'm just surviving. Divorces are tough, but I know I made the right choice. Thank you to everyone who responded and gave me advice. I really appreciate it.